Hello, welcome to day 4. We're using a chair today, or the back of your couch to sit onto. Let's start with a chest opener. So place your hands on your chair. You decide your height depending on the height of your chair. Stepping back and make your body into kind of a table. Lifting your tailbone towards the ceiling, dropping your chest down. Anchor your feet into the floor so you're not on your tippy toes. And you're just dropping your chest towards the floor. Be gentle with your shoulder joints. If it's too much to go really deep, don't go too far. I like to extend my fingers long to get a longer stretch, but do what feels good for you. So you're opening up your shoulders, you're opening up your chest, maybe a tad in your hamstrings if you're lifting your tailbone away from the floor. Relax your neck. It's just kind of in one straight line, perhaps not hanging down, just long, reaching through the crown of your head. Inhale, release the stretch a little bit, and then exhale, sink back into it, opening up the chest. One more, inhale, release a little bit, and then exhale, sink back down. Roll yourself up. And we're going to use the seat of the chair or your couch now. Place your heel on, reaching your toe towards the ceiling. Small bend in the supporting leg. Lengthen your spine and then hinge towards your chest, towards your thigh. You're keeping your chest flat so you're not rounding into it. We're trying to get into the hamstring. I need a little cushion. Smudgy. Use Smudge's little squeaky toy under my heel. Okay. Dropping it down. There's just a gentle bend in your knees, so you're not hyperextending your knees. Reach your tailbone and the crown of your head in opposite directions, really reaching your toes towards your ceiling. You can, if you have the reach, you can reach and pull your toes a little bit, your foot a little bit closer to you, feeling a deep stretch. If you don't want that much of an aggressive stretch, just keep it gentle. Good. Let's stay here and just point your toes down. Feel the stretch going on the front of your ankle and then flex the foot up. Point down. Remember to keep your spine neutral, so you're trying not to round it too much. We're taking this all down the back of our leg instead of our back. Just pointing and flexing. Reach it up. Hold up the flex. Hold. Inhale, release the stretch a little bit, and exhale, sink back down into it. And let's switch legs. Good. Place the other foot onto the chair or seat. If it's too much on this chair, keep your heel on the floor instead. Small bend in the stabilizing leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinging from your hips, dropping your chest towards your legs, toes reaching towards the ceiling, tailbone reaching away from you. Good. Again, you can reach towards your foot, and gentle pull it towards you a little bit more if you want to. Just an option. Stay here, and you're going to point your toes, stretch the front, and flex the foot, reaching through the heel. Point and flex. Hold the toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, release the stretch a little bit, and then exhale, take it a little bit deeper. Great. All right, standing next to your chair or whatever you're using for stability, let's have the chair on your left side. So the chair is on your left side. Stabilize the leg that's on the left and take your right leg across the front. So you're kind of like, ooh, I do the bathroom, just crossing your legs like that, right? Small balance. Lean your hips a little bit into the chair. Take your back foot and pull it towards the chair. It's not really moving, but pull it towards the chair. So we're gonna get some deep, deep hip muscles right here. So you're leaning into the chair just a hair, and the most of the work is you're pulling your foot into the chair. Then release that stretch, lean a little bit into the chair, and pull that back leg towards the chair. Your outer foot is going towards the chair of your back leg. You should feel this in your hips on your side. Just relaxed breathing. Good. Let's do that one more time on this side. Lean into the chair a little bit and then anchor the foot and pull it towards the chair. Getting deep in there. Good job. Let's stay on that side, but step a little bit away from the chair now. Same leg crossing, but this time you're going to reach over like you're drawing a rainbow. So now your hips are reaching away from you, your feet are staying anchored, and you're drawing a rainbow over the side. Bring yourself back up and tip over to the side. Good. A little bit of an IT band stretch, the outside of your leg. Really good side of your spine, side of your waist stretch up through the arms. And one more. All the way over and hold, keeping your shoulders out of your ears. This hand is just here for balance. It's nice and relaxed. Inhale, breathing into your ribs, lengthening them towards the ceiling. And then exhale, reach a little bit deeper. And bring it up. And let's switch sides of your chair. So, back to that side. Stabilize the leg that is closest to the chair. Cross the outside leg in front of the back leg, obviously. And then lengthen your hips. Lean a little teeny bit into the chair. Now your back foot is pulling towards the chair. It's not moving, but you're thinking about pulling it towards the chair. Feel that go deep into your side of your hip. Chest is lifted, core is lifted, ribs are hugged in. Relaxed breathing. And release that stretch a little bit. Tiny little hip towards the chair. Now your back foot, pull your outer foot towards the chair. Make sure you're breathing. Good job. And release that stretch. We'll do one more. Hip towards the chair. Gently pull in. Good job. And release that stretch. Step a little bit away from the chair, back to bringing that outside leg in front of the back leg, and then tip your hips away from the chair as you're stretching your hands towards the chair. And then float it back up and reach. Your feet aren't pulling or pushing or doing anything right now. It's just kind of anchored into the floor. And then bring it back up. Crack, crack, crack. Stretch. And bring it up and reach. Hold it here. Inhale, release a little bit, and exhale, take it a little deeper. And then bring it up. Go ahead and have a seat on your chair. I like to sit a little bit on the edge of the chair and cross your one foot over the thigh of the other leg. Flex your foot. You're gently going to open up your hip a little bit. So gently above the knee on your thigh, gently push it towards the floor. If that feels good enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, you can lean into it a little bit. Good, so it's a lot like that figure four stretch we do lying down, but this is a good chair option or airplane option if you're on an airplane. Have any of you ever done one of those long haul flights where you do, they have a airplane yoga on the TV? I did it, it was good. And then bring it up one more time, leaning into it. Getting our hips and our glutes. Only lean into it if you want that little bit deeper into it. Excellent. All right, bring both hands on top of, well, first let's bring your knee up a little bit. So you're bringing it kind of towards your sternum, towards the middle of your body, your knee is coming up. Now place both hands on the inside of your thigh. Push your leg towards your hands and use your hands to open your leg back up. So we're releasing the fascia in the front of our hips. No resistance, bring your leg back up to the center. Push your hands into your inner thighs as you push your leg into your hands, resisting opening it up. And then float the leg back up. Pushing into your hands. Good, you have to activate your core in this one. I know, right? Core activation during stretching, come on, Kate. And release, good. But we're releasing the fascia deep in the front of our hip. Excellent, pushing your knee into it. Resist opening it up. If you want, you can go a little bit farther, leaning into it. No resistance as you come back up. Last time, pushing into it. And open. Let's go back to the other side. Foot comes on, flex the foot, gently open up the hip, stay here, or lean forward. Getting a little bit more into your glutes. Relaxed breathing. Keep this, the active leg with your foot flexed. Inhale. As you exhale, take it a little bit lower if you want, or just a little deeper. Bring yourself up, anchor, activate the core, bring your knee towards your chest, put your hands on the inside of your thigh, push your leg towards your hands as you open up your hip. No resistance, float the leg back up. Push your hands into your thigh, opening it up. No resistance, you'll feel your core activating. Push, try hard, push really hard into that leg. Good, and use your arms, use the strength in your arms to open it up, releasing that fascia in the front of your hip. Good job. Couple more. Nice and slow, going at your own pace. You don't have to go at my pace. Just make sure you're breathing, pausing where it feels good for you. Let's do one more. Open and up, and you're done. Nice work on day 4. Tomorrow, we are going to use a strap. So if you have a yoga strap, grab that. If you don't, bathrobe belt, a regular belt, some kind of other strap. You can also take a towel, just a towel, and we'll use the towel to do it. It just gives us a little bit extra way to add some length into our legs. See you tomorrow.